A Life Well Leveled is a show for grown-ups. Content warnings can be found in the description.
I'm like looking back at the group. I'm like, do we need this guy? I can't remember.
The tree gave me 10 damage.
You punched every single thing in front of you.
My really long range one that I killed the chicken with.
Welcome to A Life Well Leveled. Setting the scene, we see the camera from behind the group as they ascend the stairs within the heart of the Evertree. Left is only the Dark Mage. He's drawing runes on the ground and pacing back and forth, seeing what he needs to see, writing from the maps he's pulling out. When the camera pans back and turns to the exit, which is technically the entrance for you guys, steam rolls out of it. And out of this entryway are a sweaty beef Jerkulese and a soaking wet Doug.
Why does he have to be sweaty and why do I have to be wet?
What do you guys want to do?
And I just adjust my tie and say, hello, I'm the doctor.
I'm like, where the heck did you guys come from?
So Rae Piesta, Biggest, Ecrophilia, and Galbatorix went up the staircase. Right now, it's just Doug, a beef Jerkulese, and the Dark Mage.
Oh.
What up, Dark Mage?
Aren't you guys supposed to be following your fellowship up the stairs?
Fellowship?
Your group? Your posse?
Yes, we're following them up the stairs.
It's like Lord of the Rings or some shit?
Would you like any clothes, big one?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want some pants so my dick's not hanging around.
All right.
Wait, dude, don't you have like a really small penis?
Yeah.
It's huge. That's why my seduction is level 6.
I have like a trench coat, a tie, and...
Can I cast seduction on Dante?
Hold on. This might be a little funny for you. And he cast Raise Undead on Search Everything, and he wraps them around your lower torso. So you have the pelt of a young elf with a buka necklace on your torso. And he said, all right, up these stairs. This will be a difficult conversation, but I'm pretty sure you guys can handle it.
So I see that and I'm just like, peace, I'm out.
Okay. And you have no problem catching up to the group.
Yeah, I drift into the shadows.
Okay. So Rae and Galbatorix, you see trudging behind you this giant 10-foot demon creature with the naked skin of your previous friend around his waist.
What happened to our friend? And who's this demon guy?
No, I've met the demon guy before.
I tore off his skin and wore it as a condom.
He's dead.
That's That's sexy.
I guess, well, we're all here. We should just keep going up on these stairs.
Yeah, let's just keep walking.
I'm going to stand by in the back, though. I'm going to let Beef Jerkulese take the lead.
Okay. You find yourself...
I don't want to become a belt.
You find yourself in a place of profound mysticism and ancient power. The walls are not made of stone or brick, but rather living, intertwined branches and roots of the tree itself. The air is faint, with an earthy scent of the tree's bark and the subtle fragrance of blooming flowers. It's strange, but ever since absorbing the spirit of the Evertree to regain your health, you notice that Ecrophilia's eyes lightly glow and has been unresponsive to the rest of the group, and that Vegas seems unchanging either. Before you can pester either of them, you come to the end of the staircase, and at the end you arrive at a large door. adorned with vibrant foliage and bioluminescent leaves emit small pulsating light. What would you like to do?
Go towards the light.
Touch it.
I want to pickpocket the
Investigation.
shadow guy.
Investigation.
All right, we'll do both at the same time. So touching the
Touch it
door,
and investigate.
touching the door, a ripple of waves go across its wooden frame, but all seems to be remaining intact. All right, I need you to roll for investigation.
6.
6. Although you just saw the ripples coming from the door, you assume that with the knob and with the wooden frame, it should be opened by the door handle.
Okay. Be Jerkulese. Can you open this door there, big guy?
I'm shaking with fear, but I'm ripping the hinges off.
As he rips through the hinges, he becomes enveloped and walks through the door. Ecrophiria and Bigus both look at each other and walk through as well. Now it's left to Doug, Rae, and Galbatorix.
I'll follow.
Oh, what the heck?
Rae Piesta, who I should remind you is a quite tall gnome because he still has one arm and 2 legs made of skeletal beings, and he walks through the door at normal
Nice.
height, 5'7".
Interesting. I say, well, what the heck? You only live once, and I go through the door also.
Doug, do you want to come out of the shadows?
Can I drift in the shadows through the door?
You can try to take him with you.
I tried to take the shadows with me.
Passing through the doorway, you feel as though you are pushing through gravy onto the other side. Upon arriving to the other side, your senses are immediately heightened. The air seems crisper and filled with the vibrant scent of flowers and sweat. You step on a massive tiered boulder staircase that descends downward into an ancient forest. You realize that Bigus and Ecrophiria are no longer joining your party. And it's just Beef Jerkulese, Doug, Rae Piesta, and Galbatorix.
Whoa, this place is huge. What the heck? What happened to our friends? Can I just do another investigation around the room?
Yeah,
See if there's
roll an
anything else to look
investigation
at?
check.
Come
Magic
on,
check?
baby.
Arcana? Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
10.
Okay, and Arcana check, 16.
See, that's something.
With a 16, you notice that there is vibrant magic all around this area. You're greeted by a breathtaking and surreal scene. As you touch down on the plane, your senses are overwhelmed by the kaleidoscope of sensations. Magic is all around. You find yourself in a clearing bathed with otherworldly ethereal light. The sky above you is ever-shifting masterpiece with hues that seem impossible. It transitions seamlessly from a deep, velvety indigo to a vibrant, almost electric cerulean. As the heavens themselves were an artist, you guys understand about this.
Now you're just making up colors.
As you stand there, a cloud waves at you. Above you, you can see floating islands adorned with trees, each with its own little ecosystem. And you notice the foliage around you seems sentient as it's aware of your presence. There's a subtle, harmonious rhythm in the entire scene, and though the very land is alive with an ancient and mysterious energy.
Is there anything shiny around, like gold?
As you're standing on the boulder, you realize a sense of tranquility washes over you until a low, resonating rumble vibrates through the ground beneath your feet.
This place is crazy looking. I tell my familiar to go down and check it out, see if anybody's here. Or what is this place?
Can I use my intelligence history and pull out a fun fact about the area?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll?
Roll history. What were you gonna do, Doug?
Adjust my tie, say it's okay, I'm the doctor, and jump on my eagle and Go up to that cloud that was waving at us.
Okay, roll for strength.
Strength gets me on the eagle? Come on.
What would get you on an eagle, except for hoisting yourself up with your acrobatics?
Animal handling, you'd think.
Animal handling. Do animal handling.
It's a familiar, and I have a +1 for animal handling. Fuck you guys.
16 for history.
All right, so this all has to happen at
Why
once.
does this never... Anything I roll that actually matters that I want to do fucking does this.
So Zach, the familiar of Rae, or the familiar of Galbatorix, slowly climbs down with his baby body and wiggles up forward and tells Galbatorix, I see nothing from down here. What would you like to know, master?
I don't know. You just stay ahead of us, 30 feet. We'll start walking forward.
Okay. As he starts walking forward, Doug jumps onto his eagle and says, okay, what would you say if you jumped onto your eagle, Doug?
I'm the doctor.
I'm the doctor. That's exactly what I say.
And you jump on your eagle only to slide off the slime because you weren't familiar enough with your familiar.
Ooh, that's embarrassing.
You tumble right next to a flightless bat, and he says, ugh, that's embarrassing. Beef Jerkulese, with your history roll, you know that you guys have entered into the Feywilds. The Feywilds is a different plane from the typical universe, so you guys have stepped through a different universe, one with magic, fairies, and all sorts of conundrums. The first thing that could come to your head is, we're fucked.
First thing that comes to my head is, this place is pretty cool.
I stand up and adjust my time, like, okay, I meant to do that. And I just start walking.
I say, come on, everybody, let's go search for a coin.
You feel the rumbling get louder and more rough as the ground beneath you starts to shake.
I look for shadows and dive into them.
And shake. You find a shadow underneath the tree, but unfortunately, the tree goes, what are you doing under there? And lifts up its grass skirt and walks away.
Fucking tree.
Whoa, did not see that coming. I do a nature. Can I see if there's other trees that can talk?
Sure. Roll for nature.
Now we're gonna make friends with all the
Now
trees.
we're making friends with trees. I got a 10.
You aren't sure, but you can assume that maybe all trees talk and they've always talked. But again, you're not sure.
I try to pickpocket the tree.
While he's pickpocketing, can we see who has the best nature? Or
Boom, bitch!
like
I just pickpocketed a tree.
he probably doesn't have anything.
You probably got like an apple.
You got a leaf. Congratulations.
You can add 5 berries to your pocket.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Magical berries though, right?
I don't know.
Well, no, you have that thing that you can put stuff into.
I know, I'm putting it straight into my bag.
All right, cool.
Actually,
Even better.
I go and ask one of the trees,
Put it next to my bag of beans.
where are we?
Beef Jerkulese, what'd you want to do?
I want to use seduction.
Okay. Okay.
Rolling
a 7?
seduction
All right. On what?
on the tree. I rolled an 8.
All right. The tree shouts back, "Now for you, big boy," and runs off into the rest of the forest. You can no longer find this tree with 5 missing berries.
Fuck!
The rumbling is getting noticeably louder.
So, is there a tree near me that I can talk to?
Yeah, you're on the boulders right now. Doug and your familiar down to the tree line.
So I just look at the closest tree and I go, "Hello, how are you?"
I'm good.
Can I look at the tree and ask what the rumbling is?
And the tree looks down at you and says,
Whoa, you're talking to me, really? Most people ignore me because of my feet fetish, but oh my, I've never been inquired about such topics before. Wait, let me grasp my manuscripts.
I look at the group and I go, "Well, these are not very smart trees."
I threaten the tree.
I
And
suggest
tell
we
him to give
run.
us information.
Running always sounds like a good thing to do when rumbling's in the ground. Can
I
I
wanna
just
stay
scream
and fight.
flowers and start running?
No, there's no fighting.
I'm screaming tremors and just running.
So Doug is running into the forest. Rae, are you running after him?
I'm going towards rumbling.
Okay. You start heading towards the rumbling. Galbatorix.
You have one person running towards the rumbling and one person running into the forest.
And the trees are stupid and don't know what's going on. I push forward. Can I see if there's a path around me? Because the whole point is to look for a coin.
Right now, you're on top of the pillar, and there seems to be 3 tiers to this pillar, kind of like a staircase going down.
Okay, can I just jump down and start making progress on this adventure?
All right, so you climb down. You're standing now right next to Zach, and he goes, "Oh, master, you've come to join me."
So yeah, what's up, Zach? You just keep on 30 feet ahead of me. See if there's any danger and let me know.
And whatever is coming towards you is massive. Its size is beyond anything you've encountered before, as you see the trees off in the distance are swaying back and forth as this giant creature's coming towards you. The vibrations are resonating through your bones. The forest itself seems to hold its breath in anticipation. So, Rae Piesta, as you're coming to the edge of the forest line, you stand there and you have a sense of wonder that washes over you as the forest, once so peaceful, is now filled with the energy of this colossal, mysterious, unseen giant that's coming through the trees.
I can see the giant.
It's coming from the forest, and I ran into the forest.
Yeah, you ran to the right. Let's say you ran to the right of the forest, okay? Away from the noise. You can either run back up the rocks towards a portal, but you said I run away. So you ran into the forest.
With Doug, so
I went.
So Galbatorix, you're at the base. Beef Jerkulese, you're ready for a fight?
Yes.
Okay, I say, are the 2 that ran away, Doug and the wizard, did they go towards the huge rumbling thing?
The wizard went with me?
No, Rae Piesta went towards the giant. Doug went away from it. Beef Jerkulese is standing his ground, pulling out his whip, and you guys are in a predicament because a foot that comes out and goes straight over Rae is the size of a minivan, and it crashes right behind you, Rae. So you were maybe gearing up to fight, but now this foot has completely gone past and decompressed the ground behind you. It would have flattened you.
Wait, is it going towards me?
Yeah.
No, it's going towards Beef right now.
Okay.
I say, everyone, get out of the way. Get out of its path.
And it's walking.
And
boom. Boom.
I scatter to the right.
Okay, you jump to the right, and so does Zach. Beef, what do you want to do?
Stand, take the hit.
It just flattened the ground.
Yeah, you're just dead now.
So it finally makes it to the stone pillars in front of you. A hulking figure of awe-inspiring proportions, and it moves with deliberate and hurried pace in your direction. Its skin, the color of weathered stone, and its limbs like massive tree trunks ripple as its power strides through the forest. This giant with enormous feet leaves impressions on its way to you, Beef, and it just stares you down right in front of the pillars. What would you like to do, Beef?
I would like to cast...
You're just gonna attack it? This always goes well.
Hellish Rebuke.
Cast it. All right, Rae, in the meantime, what do you want to do?
I use Misty Step to get on his shoulders.
Wait, you're going to fight him too?
I want to talk to him. Look at his face.
Idiots.
You ran away and you're our doctor.
You should follow.
And we don't even know where you are half the time.
Kind of the point. Why I'm always alive.
You just pop up. I'm the doctor, then you go back into the shack.
Okay, for Hellish Rebuke, you point your finger at the creature that damage. Oh, you can only use it as a reaction. That's why you can't use it.
Oh. Okay, so then can I use pyrokinetics?
Can I holler at Beef Jerkulese and be like, maybe we should not hit the huge giant?
Yeah,
And maybe
yell it
talk
right
to
now.
Beef, can we actually try negotiations for once?
Okay, I use nothing and I run back.
You topple off the side. All right, Rae, do you want to? You see, Beef lunge to the side to avoid whatever's coming at him. You want to attack or you want to hold off for a second?
I want to use Misty Step to get on his shoulders so I can see his face. Misty Step's my teleportation.
All right. So you use Misty Step and now you're on his shoulder.
Can you at least talk to him?
I say, who are you?
Well, you say, who are you? And this giant approaches the massive boulder, and with its colossal hands, it grabs onto the boulder and lifts as if it were a pebble. The muscles in its arms and shoulders bulge with the effort, but the earth seems to sigh as it pulls it up, and it slowly turns back towards the forest and starts walking back. And it seems to be ignoring you, Rae.
I just chill on his shoulders and follow him where he's going.
Yeah, I follow him too at a safe distance.
And we've lost our party.
Okay, the giant continues to walk towards the forest. The trees of the forest pull up their roots, jumping from the soil and part the pathway as the giant comes up to the tree line. Slowly, the giant moves further and further into the canopy, with Rae and Galbatorix going in tow. The trees just jump back up and scurry over and bury themselves back in, solidifying the path behind the giant. All right, Beef Jerkulese and Doug, you just saw your party just leave you, up and go. Your eagle is on your shoulder, Doug.
It's a giant eagle. How's it on my shoulder?
Listen. Oh, we named it decoy. We didn't name it come. But it just kind of like slops on your shoulder as it just perches. You know the big dogs that just kind of like think
You literally had the entire party ride this thing at one point.
Yeah, so you're on the ground and it's on your shoulder.
I didn't have the entire party. I had you grab onto its claws as you floated down.
No, you had the entire party try to ride it at one point.
Go back and listen to the podcast.
This is an excerpt of episode 7.
Okay, I jump off the eagle, I point the wand of switcheroo, and I say, fuck you, and I cast it.
I jump off the eagle.
Thank you for the recap of episode 7.
The DM has spoken. I shout at my other party, Doug and Beef, and say, come follow along. Let's see where this giant takes us.
And then all of a sudden, behind Beef's shoulder, you hear, well, that's interesting.
Who are you?
You don't get a lot of lessons from a spoon, right?
What the fuck does that mean?
Maybe investigate like its appearance.
Here, he shoves 2 spoons in your fist. You have 2 spoons in your hands now.
I ask him what they're for.
Oh, the ladies, they love it when you spoon.
I start laughing uncontrollably.
This guy has 100 Riz.
This one's cast vicious mockery on himself. So you guys a bunch of 2 demons? 2 demons? My neck of the woods?
I'm not a demon, I'm a tiefling. Fuck you.
You come face to face with a glamorous figure who extrudes an otherworldly aurora. The character possesses an unusual greenish complexion, and that adds to an eerie quality of their presence. They have long, wet tendrils for hair draped over their face, lipstick covering their lips, resembling strands of seaweed and a clown face almost. Their eyes are large and bulging, seemingly fixated on something mysterious beyond your sight. Clad in a flamboyant ensemble, featuring a white leather jacket, they have an odd figure.
I have 3 questions.
You got 3 questions?
Yeah.
Me first. All right. How will you give me your name?
Doug.
Beef Jerkulese.
I am the doctor.
Perfect. He goes, okay, follow me. And he starts walking towards the woods, and Doug and Beef have to follow.
We have to follow.
Yeah.
In the
I try to
shadows.
pickpocket him.
Nope, you can't do that either. Just follow
Bullshit,
me.
you let me roll.
Not this time. Rae Piesta, you look beyond your shoulder and you see the heaviest elf you've ever seen chugging behind, sweating massively, trying to keep up with the giant holding this boulder.
He's a fat elf.
Who's the fat elf?
Galbatorix.
Galbatorix.
So I see. What do we see right now?
You
The
are
thi-
seeing like 5 stories up a small gnome. Well, he's not small because he have the like Voltron arm appendages, but he's riding this giant, giant, and they're
Yep.
heading off with a big stone boulder, and they're just going through the woods. And you're traversing, jumping over limbs, jumping through trees, but you're trying to catch up to Rae.
I mean, I'm following a giant. I guess I just talk to Rae and be like, Rae, do you see anything from there?
Oh yeah. I roll for. I want to look. What is that? When I look around for
perception?
stuff.
Perception?
Yeah, that.
Okay, roll
I have
for
a -1
perception.
perception.
14.
Oh,
I got
14.
14.
So
And he's on top of a giant, so he can see everything, right?
Yeah, you can roll with advantage too. So roll one more time. 3.
Yeah, I'm taking a 14.
You can see the portal behind you that you guys came through get smaller and smaller, and you guys are walking through this ever-loving Everglade of a jungle and just trudging through. Everything still seems the same. Magic in this place is going crazy. You notice that Galbatorix is falling behind as the giant's going further and further. But in front of you, you see a little glimmer of sparkle. Something's up ahead, but you're not quite sure what.
I tell Galbatorix to just keep hanging on. We're almost there. I see something ahead.
All right, and Galbatorix needs you to roll a 1d20. I need you to roll a 1d20 in athletics or acrobatics, you choose.
Acrobatics.
10? All right, you're keeping up pace with this giant. Just barely. You're barely holding on.
Yeah, muttering to myself that this sucks.
All right, back to Doug and Beef Jerkulese. All right, you're with this super flamboyant.
That I can't even pickpocket.
You're with this flamboyant creature, this green-skilled, green-haired, lipstick-wearing creature with a white vest, jacket, and he's just going, all right, we're going to need a little side quest for you guys, all right? Okay, sit down, and both you and Beef sit down in a powwow.
Notice I don't even get a choice on this anymore.
It's my railroad era. It's my Taylor Swift railroad era.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Close enough. All right.
I make it.
All right. So, here's the lowdown. We need to bury the other mama on the other side of this here forest. So, I'm going to need your guys' help, and I'm going to need it pretty darn fast because I've run out of friends. You look over, and there's like a mud snowman, and it's starting to slowly fall over with its twigs and smiley face, and it's kind of falling back into the ground. You know what? For this, and he snaps his fingers, you guys have your free will back again. There you go.
Wait, what just happened?
He snapped his fingers, and he's saying that he's giving you guys freedom over your bodies again.
So I can pickpocket him now?
Yep.
Damn it.
That's not
Okay.
It's technically a 10.
But I think technically you touch him. So as you touch him, fudge. As you touch him, the world dims for a moment, and then completely expands, and you're in a wizarding castle. And
What?
you're in full wizard garb, and Beef Jerkulese looks like Hagrid from Harry Potter.
You look at me, shake my hand, and I let out one of these.
Which one? Which one of these?
I'm kind of waiting to find out what that is too.
I don't have any reference for one of these.
I just fart.
Oh, okay. So he farts in your face. Roll a Constitution, Doug.
Where's my Constitution? Where's my Constitution? There it is. Yeah, see, solid 6.
You immediately barf.
But do I lose any health?
Yeah. Now that I
No, I
can
don't.
do 1d4 damage. We'll see how bad this
Damn it.
barf is.
I have to roll it or you?
You're taking the
Damn
damage. The only time you roll high. All right.
Fuck everybody.
So Doug and Beef, you guys are in a wizarding castle. What do you want to do?
Cry.
Um,
I look around jealous at everybody. I'm like, fuck all
can
you
I go
magic
learn a
users.
spell?
Yeah. So you want to go find the library?
Yeah, I want to go find the library and go learn a new spell.
All right, cool. Beef starts heading down the hallways to go find the library. Doug is laying there crying. And all of a sudden, a small girl comes up and goes, "Hey, Doug, what are you doing, bud?
My God, a little burnt.
Doug, you okay?
No.
What?
Fucking magic castle. I'm fucking barfing from getting farted on.
Oh, those bullies are
Just like-
still like beating you up. I'm sorry. I know it's been rough with you trying to learn magic
Wait, how do you
here.
know me?
What are you talking about? We came to the school at the same time.
Where am I?
We're at the wizarding school, silly.
Fuck.
Ask what your name is.
Beef, if you're at a library, which book do you want to? What book do you want to choose from the library?
I want to choose a fire spell book.
All right, what's the title of the book?
Eternal Flames.
Okay, you open up the book of Eternal Flames, and flipping through the pages, every page is blank. And then back to Doug. Doug, the young girl, goes, "All right, silly, it's fine. Like, we can just get up and go back to class." All right, Beef, back to you. Okay, you found a book full of blank pages. What do you want to do?
I want to find out how to read the pages.
He whips out his glasses and tries really hard to focus. Roll 1d20 for me, Beef.
12.
Okay, cool. So no matter how hard you're looking at it, nothing happens, and you're flipping through, and it just because it seemed to come. All of a sudden, we're back to Doug, and then the little girl's going, "It's okay," and there's a glitch, and all of a sudden, you look back at the little girl, and she has a knife that's stabbed through her stomach. She goes, "Doug, what are we doing?" And then all of a sudden, everything zooms back out, and then you're back with that green person looking. Well, that was a wild trip. This is why you don't pickpocket strangers. And then we look
What
at Beef
the fuck
Jerkulese,
was
and
that?
Beef Jerkulese is just rummaging through a bush, shaking the leaves, just like, fuck, we gotta get this. All right, swing back to Rae Piesta and Galbatorix, because we love splitting the party, don't we, folks?
I did not see that coming.
All right, let's start with Rae. Rae, do you want to do anything on top of a giant's shoulders?
Well, obviously, I want to know what's going on. Where are we going? So I want to roll another perception. Have we not
Okay.
moved anywhere? Last time we were getting close.
Yeah, you're moving fast.
And we're still not there? I thought we saw I saw a
I don't know.
glimpse.
How will you
That was-
roll some rolls, bud?
I'm
Give me
gonna
that
roll right.
investigation.
I love the fact there's a cow just screaming at you right now.
It's a Minotaur.
20.
Wow.
Dang.
20, you were noticing that you're coming ever closer to another portal. And each step you're getting closer and closer to that portal. And you know what? I'll give a little bit. Let's give it to Galbatorix. Or Rae, do you want to say anything to Galbatorix?
Yeah, I yell at Galbatorix. There's a portal ahead. I'm going in.
I'm out of breath and don't even respond back. I'm just mumbling to myself saying I'm so tired. This sucks.
All right. Galbatorix, roll another acrobatics.
Want to roll in acrobatics. All right. 15.
Not winded at all, bud. You may be saying that, but you're like a middle school trying football for the first time. You're jumping through. You're like, I can't do this anymore, coach. And you're feeling it in your lungs. You're jumping and jumping. And Rae, on the shoulder of the giant, he stops right in front of the portal. And then he crushes down the stone right in front of the portal.
Blocks it?
And he lifts up. No, it's like the top tier step of the portal. So he took it from the first one you guys entered in from and brought it to the second. And then he slowly turns around and slowly walks back.
I get off instantly.
Okay, where are you getting off to?
I want to go inside that portal.
All right.
I shout at Rae and be like, hey, Rae, I think we lost our other two. We should probably tell them there's a portal that most likely leads out.
Okay. I tell Galbatorix that I'll portal to them.
Oh, can I take that portal?
Wait, what do you mean you're gonna
Well,
portal?
I got Misty Step.
Okay, but how Misty Step's not gonna go that far.
Well, I'll tell you how far it goes in a
Yeah.
second. Let's see. Where is Misty Step? Misty. It is does not say, so I'm assuming it's infinite.
Okay, well, you know what we're gonna do is we'll check your character sheet, but in the meantime, let's go back to our boys. Our boys back at the Green Man.
What the fuck was that? Why was I back in school? Fuck all of you.
All right, and to Beef Jerkulese, Beef, you're still looking at a plant, right? Your fingertips. There's no longer a book, but you realize you're just looking at a plant. There's no spell here. What do you want to do?
I go to find the nearest wizard.
Okay. That's exactly how it works.
Okay.
And a small rock waves over to you, and it slowly pushes its way. Let's just say it's like a solid minute for this rock to push over. It goes, I don't know what's going on, bud.
I use intimidation to tell me what's going on.
Okay, roll intimidation.
We got a fucking demon over here trying to intimidate
One.
the rock.
1.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, cool. You roll the one. No, you roll the natty 1. All of a sudden, the rock looks to you, goes, "Listen here, bitch. You're gonna be my pet now. Put me in your pocket."
One tear falls from my eye, and I put him in my pocket.
All right, we've added more familiars to our
Rock.
to our group, to our roster. You have Tiberius, the rock pet.
Awesome.
Okay. Over to Doug.
Why the fuck was I back in school? Who the fuck are you? And where the fuck happened? What the fuck just happened?
Where the fuck happened?
Listen, bud, I don't know what just happened. You touched me, I was uncomfortable, you were uncomfortable, and now we're both. We gotta go fight Mama.
Who's Mama?
Okay, there's a lady on the other side of the forest, and that's Mama. You know what? You know what settles me down is a nice, cool cocktail.
A nice
What do you
cool
prefer?
what?
A cocktail.
Have a glass of whiskey.
Ooh, you like Bailey's? Me too. So he pulls out his boots and he gives Beef and he gives Doug a shoe full of Bailey's.
I smell it, deep inhale, and then I drink it.
Doug, what do you?
I stand and watch him.
All right, Beef, I need you to roll a 1d100.
1d100?
Yeah.
66.
Okay.
That's not ominous.
You were teleported to right into the middle of the forest with no knowledge of where you're at, and you suddenly become unnaturally cold.
Oh.
So he just drank the shoe mix, and now he's teleported away. And it's you and the green man, Doug.
I pretend to drink and then throw it over my shoulder.
Okay. Give me a performance check for that. Let's see a roll for that one.
Not terrible.
Yeah, but he accepts it. All right. Looks like our friend got ahead of us. Let's go back and start go take care of Mama. You come with?
Sure. I'm the doctor.
All right. Here we go.
Sounds like a mix of Mario there.
Okay.
Here we go.
Beef, you're in the middle of the forest, freezing cold. Rae, your giant has all of a sudden 180'd and started heading back to the other portal. Galbatorix, all you see from the bottom is Rae's giant turn around, start stomping towards you. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
And Rae, you're on the boulder.
11.
11. You make it out without a scratch, but you toss it aside. Zach jumps on you and goes, "Oh no! What has it done to you, master?"
Go, Zach, I'm fine. Get off me. And then I think to myself, can I re-roll a familiar?
Rae, what do you guys want to do now that you see the giant walk in the other direction?
I want to get to Galbatorix and where we could just have talking distance. We don't have to yell at each other.
You're in talking distance.
Like Galbatorix, what do you think we should do? Do you think we should go inside this portal or we should meet up with our buddies?
Well, we found the portal. Hopefully it's the way out of there. Let's try to find our friends. Which I might do something about that.
What do you think if I just stick my head inside this portal just to look through? Is that a bad idea?
No, I'd say so because we touched the last one and it teleported us through.
That's a good point. I'd say go find our friends.
How about I do a minor illusion into the air? That way our friends can maybe see us.
All right, let's see that.
That's a great idea.
Let's see that minor illusion.
Okay, well, it's got to be something that Beef is going to recognize. And it's got to be something that Doug is going to want to go towards. So
Make it a really small dick for Beef and then make it like gold
nope,
for me.
it's going to be, yep, that's exactly what I was going to do. It's going to be a giant golden dick in the air. That is what I'm using my minor illusion for.
Okay. Do you have to roll for that, or you're just doing it? Is it a cantrip?
Cantrip.
Okay,
And it has
so
a
you
1
just-
minute duration.
So you just do it.
I want it pointing towards us. Correct.
Okay.
It can't be soft.
And then like gold coins coming out of it.
Colin, you have to draw this now.
Well, I don't
This
know.
is going to be a beacon to our team. I look over at what's the wizard's name again? Rae. And I go, now Rae, we just sit here and wait.
He was like,
I look over in confusion and disgust.
I'm glad we don't have fan artists who want to see money jizz coming out of a giant golden cock raining down on Rae and Galbatorix.
It's going to work like a charm, trust me.
Actually, a mushroom sees you guys from the forest and he's like, "Oh, those sickos."
The flamboyant guy?
All right, no, just a regular mushroom in the forest.
Oh.
I tell him, don't knock it till you try it.
All right. So now over to Beef Jerkulese, because we've separated the party so much this episode. Beef Jerkulese, you're in the middle of the forest. You're freezing cold. You sense that there's something off in the distance. What do you want to do?
I want to run towards it.
Run towards what? There's several things in the forest.
I want to run towards the big thing that I see in the distance in the forest.
Okay. You start running towards the big thing, and all of a sudden, you're smacked with a gorgeous model?
Seduction.
Automatically. Go for it.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
9.
Shit.
So what do you do to seduce this creature?
Pull my pants down.
So you pull your pants down, and then all of a sudden, this creature in front of you, roll.
He's not even wearing pants though.
You know what? I'm gonna say roll. Let's see. Do investigation with disadvantage?
Me?
Yeah.
18.
Roll again.
3.
The most gorgeous woman is in front of you right now, and you've never felt
It's a
wiser in your choices. She goes,
I'm just letting you know it's a trap.
"Hey, hey, big fella, what you do in these neck of the woods?"
Can I cast hold person?
Sure.
Because I'm going to grab and then interrogate.
Oh, you have no idea. You just rolled like the worst investigation. You think she's like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
Oh, okay. So ask her what she's doing there.
Nothing. You want to come with me back to my house?
As
Yes.
far as you know, she's like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life, and just standing there.
Well, perfect. Hey, maybe you could help me with a little problem I have in the woods. Or a little someone. This week on A Life Well Leveled starred Brian as Beef, Dante as Rae, Cody as Galbatorix, and Mark as Doug. I was everyone else. Hope you enjoyed listening and can't wait to see you next time. Take care.